Greetings, my name is Joshua Free, and this is a special segment of Mardecai TV where we are unveiling for Lughnasadh 2019 the new Druidic trilogy of mine, a classic underground text. So I thought we would tonight unveil the new trilogy, hardcover collector's edition, anniversary edition trilogy of my Druid work. ...2019 editions of the Druid trilogy, and this is work, oh man, you guys are in for a treat. So this is work that goes back to, extends back a quarter of a century for me, my original inception into the New Age underground movement in the mid-90s. This first work of mine, it is called the Draconomicon. And this has been completely revised and expanded for a 25th anniversary edition, presented in hardcover, collector's edition. And this is a collection of some very powerful teachings and lore of the ancient dragon magic tradition and its legacy, the true knowledge, wisdom, and power of the dragon tradition. This is something, underground occult system that I've spent 25 years now involved with, and this is a beautiful edition that we've been able to present for its 25th anniversary. And yes, I'll show you the title page here. So we have Merlin Stone's long lost classic, Draconomicon, Book of Ancient Dragon Magic. Beautiful edition. Very excited to be able to bring this out into print again. This is technically, of all the works available today, this is my oldest writings from 25 years ago in the mid-90s. 25 years have now passed since my involvement with the underground cult Druidic movement, also the Varalt Druid tradition. And so even as a precursor or forerunner to my book of Varalt that I recently released through Kama Global Press, this is where it all began for me, actually. And so the Joshua Free Publishing imprint is presenting this 25th anniversary edition for Lughnasadh 2019. Celebrating its 20th anniversary, and this is the collector's edition. This is the Druid's Handbook by Joshua Free. And Ancient Magic for a New Age, Merlin Stone's long lost classic, 20th anniversary edition. And this book has actually been released under various titles and editions in the underground over the years. Actually proved to be pretty influential, even though a lot of people aren't even familiar with it. Yeah, it just draws upon really 2 decades experience in the New Druidic community, dealing with a series of teachings, curriculum, wisdom, the methodology of Druidry, deep teachings of Druidry, core doctrines, codes, triad teachings, natural philosophy, construction of ritual tools, performance of ceremonial magic involving trees, nature, elementalism, and all of that. All of it contained in the Druid's Handbook. And very exciting to actually see this. These 2 books have actually, these books have never been in hardcover before, and they are completely revised and rewritten for this new collector's edition series. So last but certainly not least in our Druidic trilogy here, this is one that a lot of people have been really looking forward to, anticipating. We've actually changed the title on this from what it was originally released, both in the Underground and from the Mardochai Truth Seeker Press. So for the Joshua Free Publishing imprint, this is the 15th anniversary edition of a work that we are now titling Elvenomicon, or Secret Traditions of Elves and Fairies, the Book of Elven Magic and Druid Lore. And this material, I mean, not only does it shine new light on, for example, the Elven Way, the fairy tradition, Celtic Druidism, and so forth, but it explains some very critical, controversial information that actually led to the inception of the Mardochite movement, including how traditions of the ancient Near East evolved into the mystical, and the secret society systems across Europe, how forgotten legacies, the elven, fairy, and dragon races on Earth have actually shaped the Western world. And then, of course, folk magic, the New Age traditions that have evolved in modern paganism and whatnot, a lot of it drawn from the European traditions and whatnot. And so I'm very excited to release this to the public. This has never been available to the public in hardcover before. It was previously available about 5 years ago for its 10th anniversary as the Book of Elven Fairy. But again, this, much like the other books, have been completely rewritten, revised, and edited to compose this amazing trilogy, hardcover trilogy of materials that are just a beautiful addition to your bookshelf, and also the material within them, and composing like 15 years of research involved with Druidism, the Elven Fairy tradition, the Dragon Legacy, all of it available now in this trilogy edition of our new works.